Welcome to Summer Smash in Oshawa, Ontario, where the battlefields of Warhammer the Old World come alive. Commanders from across the region have gathered today, leading mighty armies into fierce clashes of strategy, courage, and conquest. From thunderous cavalry charges to devastating magical duels, every game brings new legends to life. The dice are rolling, the banners are raised, and only the greatest generals will emerge victorious. Let the Summer Smash begin!
I'm not sure if oh, there it goes. My mic is working now. Fantastic. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to day 2 of Summer Smash. This is going to be round 4 for the day, which I just realized I need to update, but it's going to be round 4. We're going to have Tomb Kings going against the High Elf realms. So these are both placed in the top 5 of the list right now, going against each other. So this is going to be seeing who's going to be taking on, potentially going into the top 2 seeds for the final game. Let me just fix this up real quick before we go any further. And we'll get into the list here in a second. Round 4. All right, so for the army list, let's take a look at them now, see what we got going on here. We've got, for the High Elf realms, we do have a print on a Star Dragon with full plate mail, or full plate armor, great weapon, shield, Seed of Rebirth, and the Blood of Caledor over a 6-up war save. Does make them impetuous, though, so he may have to declare charge rolls unfavorably. Then we have a Noble on a Griffon with the full plate armor, great weapon, Talisman of Protection, Seed of Rebirth, so going very defensive here, and with the Sea Guard Honor, I think they're called. Then we have an Archmage, a level 3 Wizard on foot with the Lore Familiar, taking the Sea Guard again, and then Elementalism. And then for the spells for that Wizard, Kyle has chosen Plague of Rust, Earth and Ramparts, and Wind Blast. Going into core, you got 20 Lothern Sea Guard, Thrusting Spears, Warbows, Light Armor, Light Shields, full command with a Razor Standard for the Armor Bane. Then we have 2 groups of 10 Elven Archers. One of them does, or they both have a Sentinel here. Going into special, we have 20 Swordmaster of Hoeth. We have Swordmaster of Hoeth. We have the Heavy Armor Drill. They're drilled. And they have the Blade Lord with the Sacred Incense for -1 to shoot at. Then the Standard Bearer Swirling Winds for another -1 to shoot at. Not going to do too much here against the Tomb Kings, unfortunately. And then a Musician. In rare, we do have 10 Sisters of Avalorn, Bows of Avalorn Light Armor, and the High Sister does have the Bow of the Seafarer, which is essentially a Strength 5 bolt thrower. And then going on into the yep. For Kyle is electing for the High Elves, or for the Tomb Kings to go first. We've got a High Priest. We've got Wispless level 4 with Skull of Withering, Elementalism, Hierarchic Jar, Lore Familiar, Flying Carpet. And then for spells, he has Plague of Rust, Earth and Rampart, Summon Element Spirits, and Wind Blast. Then he has a Necro Tech to buff up his units. Then he has his Royal Herald with the Battle Standard Bearer. He has the Banner of the Desert Winds with the Halberd, Armor Meteoric Iron, and the Arch Lightning Rod. Tomb King, which is General on a Necrolith Bone Dragon with the Cackling Blade and Talisman of Protection. Then we have 17 Skeleton Skirmishers with their bows, 20 Skeleton Warriors, Light Armor, Master of Arms, Standard Bearer, Monster Hunter Staff. We turn off those stomp attacks. 20 Tomb Guard, Halberd, Tomb Captain, Death Massive Carnut, Standard Bearer, Icon of Sacred Eye. Then we have 2 Tomb Scorpions, a Cats and Souls, and a Necro Sphinx. They are getting in there right now, so let's take a look and see what's going on. So there we go. Kyle placing his Lothern Sea Guard right in the middle. Good day, everyone. Hey, you're going to have the top game. We are looking at the top game in the next one go up. The problem is that it may be the classic Vampire Counts versus Cathay, and we're just not sure if they're going to come up on here because everyone has seen them. But if the people want to see them, we can definitely have them up here. So I know Kyle right now is a 1-1-0, I believe. 1 draw, 1 win, 0, and 1 loss, sorry. So 1-1-1. And then I believe the Tomb Kings player, I think, is a 3-0 here. So he is the favorite to win here. Let's see if there can be an upset with Kyle. How are we doing, everyone? Good morning. It is rather early. We do have one more game after this, which is going to be at 12:30, as long as everything's on time, obviously. So they're just doing their setups here. It looks like we have the Casket of Souls placed on top of the Hill and Tomb Kings. We have another unit. We have a unit of 10 archers dropping down the table right now. Hmm? Oh, yeah. There we go.
What scenario are they playing for this game?
This one is going to be encirclement. So they're going to be doing where they're 12 inches up and then 12 inches, I believe, on the opposite sides from each other for our deployment here. There's 4 objectives which are going to be on the table there. We've got the skeleton archers lining up. So this is that skirmishing unit who's dropping down now here. Probably going to keep close to the objective, we're going to guess, to try to cap that point.
They keep them nearby the casket as well, just for some protection.
Shove over a little more so you can get in the frame. There we go. Kyle dropping the Sisters of Avalor in the forest there. That's going to be a good harassing unit. I absolutely detest playing against them. They're 2 pluses to hit right off the hop, and then they ignore cover saves and all that. They're just an absolute menace. Tomb Kings player placing down unit of skeletal warriors there into the forest. That's going to be a nice block that you're going to have to do a lot of wounds to get through, and then also you're going to have, obviously it's going to be buffed up by some sort of priest there to keep them going. When? Freezer? When what? What are we talking about here? If you talk about the final game's at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. One of the players here, whoever wins here, I think it goes into either first or second place, potentially here. Tomb Guard being placed down now. Kyle did put down his Swordmasters in between the archers and the Lothering Sea Guard in the center. They're forming up a nice tight center. Kyle putting down his other block or other line of 10 archers on the right flank. Potentially going to be moving up there, moving up to that objective number. What is that one there? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. That's the one I wanted.
That's number 4.
That's number
1, 2, 3,
yeah,
4?
number 4. Yeah, so objective 4. Place archer next there. Probably going to move up, try to cap and take some shots. Necro Sphinx now is trying to decide where he's going to put it. Puts it right beside the skeletons and the skirmishers there. Archmaid's dropping down.
Here comes a dragon.
Archmaid's dropping down next to Lothering Sea Guard in between sisters. And the prince on the Star Dragon forming up behind. and the Griffon right next to them. What if Kyle's going to try doing kind of like like double charge with them? Try to eliminate what's there quick. We have the Necrolith Bone Dragon with the Tomb King on top. On the Tomb King's left flank, it looks like. And we have Mortuary Priest. I believe that's the Mortuary Priest there.
Into the Tomb Guard unit.
And
a
then,
Battle Standard Bearer could be too, actually.
Yeah, actually, that might be Battle Standard Bearer, and that might be Necrotect potentially in that unit right there. And then I believe that's the Mortuary Priest right there.
Yes, that makes more sense.
What's up, Pain Train? How we doing today? And then the Queen Scorpion's going to be in ambush.
Yeah, we very scary.
I think we're looking at doing some possible vanguards here. We'll see what happens. I'm going to roll off here, see who's going to take first turn. I believe Kyle was the first one to drop all his troops here, so we should be getting a +1 here. So the archer, the skirmisher unit is going to be vanguarding up now. Get them nice and in range if they want to do any first round shots and they move up. GT's going great, Pain Train. We're on game 4. Oh, so Kyle rolled with I think that's a 1. So Kyle's going to take the initiative here. We'll try to remind the Tomb King's player to drop in the box, but it feels like he doesn't need to, so we're going to just keep plugging along here. So keep track on. I'm going to keep track on his dice rolls. It may be a little bit harder to see. Kyle's going to be is rolling for Earth and Ramparts. He failed the first cast. Now he's going to be re-rolling with his once per turn re-roll. And that's a 9, so that goes off. Dispel here, potentially coming in with a faded. Doesn't get it, so that means that Earth and Ramparts is going to go off onto the Lothern Sea Guard. Token going down, that the Tomb King's player gave Kyle there to signify that he has some sort of extra armor save on him. That was very nice of him. Yeah, Pain Train, GT's going great. We have essentially how many? What do we got here?
2, 4, 6,
I think the top
8 tables.
8 tables set up right now. Still, everyone came back for this day, which is fantastic. We have I think it's Cafe, Vampire Counts, Tomb Kings that are, I think, the top 3 right now, but this one could put Kyle potentially a little bit higher, depending what the outcome is. Because Kyle has been getting a lot of victory points, I believe, from this game to kind of boost him up.
I believe he's sitting in 4th.
Kyle's in 4th right
Grand
now.
Cafe is in 1st. I believe Vampire Counts 2. This Tomb King player today on our table is in 3rd, and then Kyle is in 4th.
Yeah. I'll do some measuring here. I'm not sure what they're measuring for, but so we're going to the move phase now. Nothing left to do for spell casting. Plague Rust is going to be out of range for Kyle, so no point there. Those Sword Masters are going to be moving up there to the left of that impassable terrain. Kyle's probably going to be sitting on that point with those Lothern Sea Guard for the whole game, I'm going to guess. Just because he wants to get those victory points every round, right?
Absolutely.
And he has 24-inch range, and that comes close to start bombing them. And then if they charge them, I like how this Lothern Sea Guard, they get that redress the ranks, so they can shoot and then redress the ranks back into a formed unit, which is awesome. Kyle is electing to move them a little bit here. Probably because he wants to get within 24 of that casket, maybe pop a couple shots off there, or just make sure he's in range of shooting in general. Yeah, so they aren't able to march. They can't march when they have earthling ramparts. They can't charge. They can't march. They count behind a low linear object, essentially, and then a 5-up ward save. So makes them a little bit tougher to deal with. Looking at moving up those archers, I think he just wants to eliminate that casket of souls by looks of it. He wants to get rid of it. He is locked in on it. The main problem is, though, is that if he doesn't get rid of it, then he's like, they're just going to heal it back up. That's the problem. Although he only has one resurrector, as far as I can see. It may not be that big of a deal. Griffon bumping up ahead of the Love and Sea Guard there, and now the Star Dragon making a play. Getting himself set up for a long bomb charge, I think. So we'll see if the Tomb Kings player understands that he's probably going to be charging into that Casket of Souls. So I think he's trying to see if he's out, and then the Tomb Kings player maybe will get ready, knowing that he's going to go into that Casket of Souls and position his dragon and his Necro Sphinx to kind of
yeah, but just keeping everything, I'm sure, out of range of his dragon.
Yeah, I think that he turns that dragon though to get ready, knowing anticipation that the Star Dragon is going to be coming in. That may deter Kyle from charging in, knowing that he's going to be taking a charge after that from the Bone Dragon. Don't forget, everyone, like, comment, subscribe. That helps us so much. Think about becoming a member. Also, think about donating to the stream today, helping us out here to support us by doing a super chat membership donation. That helps us, and so that we can do more events and coverage for you guys in the future. Ready to shooting now. Movement's done. Nice thing is Kyle has a little bit of a louder voice, so I can kind of hear him a little bit more. Looks like Kyle is going to try and eliminate the dragon, to be honest. That's an interesting play. But Tomb Kings player just like Kyle know they have the built-in -1 for the swirling sands around him. So you guys are going to be shooting at the caskets here. Shooting the casket on top of the hill. See if you can try to pluck off a couple wounds. This is for the champion, which not going to hit. It's going to be long range and movement.
Plus the -1 due to the.
No, he's doing the casket now.
Oh shoot!
So he got a bunch of hits there. Not bad, but he's only 6s to wound here now, though. Nothing there for damage on the casket. Shooting the bow, the Seafarer Sister now at it. Not going to hit, but does get a reroll. One 6 there. He's going to do the reroll, though.
Flip the camera. Here.
Oh, fair. So looks like it dealt a...
One wound. Oh. That's a
wound. That's from the Seafarer bow.
no.
So that should have been regen saves on
Casket?
On the casket there, yeah. So that's already some damage on the casket. Not too bad. Now we have the other unit of archers firing.
It's 5s, 4s.
I'll probably need 4 here. He didn't move. It's going to be for long range.
Three. Three archers down for the Tomb Kings.
3 archers down. Sorry, I was just filming with the camera settings here. Nice. So I think we're going to Tomb King's turn now. So that's going to be it's going to be 30 points for the High Elves and 30 points for the Tomb Kings.
Assuming
Kyle, 30 and 30, right? 30 and 30?
victory points.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's rolling for my will be done.
He's doing a lot of leadership checks here. Those dice are a little bit difficult to read. But he's rolling for
Oh, the
ambushers to
ambushers.
come up. Yep.
That makes sense. So popping that out in front of the priest.
So he must have did beneath the sands or whatever that's called for the Tomb Guard. Or for the Lich Priest, sorry. So one's going to come up here. Not going to be able to charge first turn, but that's going to be a pain for that to be there because he's got to worry about that Monster Slayer on the snippy snips there.
It's like a 4 or a 1 and a 3.
We're doing a reroll now. We're trying to, I think, the Necrotech ability maybe. I think that was a fail on both cases, though, unfortunately. Now he's going to be going, it looks like, maybe into the move phase here or casting some spell. Plague of Rust could be coming out here, actually. He does have access to that spell. Casting, it looks like got a 10 there on the dice. What was it? Yeah, Earth and Ramparts placed on that unit there. So now they also have a 5-up board save on that skeleton unit. Arise coming into play here. So he healed it once. He's using the hierarchical charge right away. Failed that one though, so wasn't able to get a wound there. But the BSB reroll fails the second one, unfortunately. Ooh, so he got 1 wound back though. Castle tasking lighter protection right now. That
We have a 5.
so it does go off. Kyle has the option of probably doing a faded potentially here. I'm not sure if he's within range. Might be close. Yeah.
Faded, yeah.
Kyle's just debating if he wants to use his fade dispel now on this. Lighter protection is very good. The -1 to hit for everything within 18 inches, and also a 6+ ward save for everything. It's actually a really good spell. How's everyone doing today? How are we feeling this morning? Anyone working on any models or anything? So he's just marking down everything that's going to be within 18 inches, which is essentially the whole army. 18-inch radius around it. So A lot of things are going to be affected there. Now, it is a remains in place spell, so Kyle, on his turn, is still elect to dispel if he wants to. Looks like we're going on potentially into the movement phase here. They're trying to see ranges of any charges can be made here. No charges to declare. We're making moves now. We got the Skeleton Warriors moving through the forest there. I was taking the -1 because they're a little bit slower for going through the forest. Looking to see what's probably within range of his skeleton archers there. Tomb Scorpion getting ready to. He definitely wants. I think he's looking to clip the wings off possibly that dragon if Kyle doesn't move it, or even the Griffin. So Kyle's going to get those out of there so that threat is removed. But Kyle's in a good position here where he's able to probably charge into a bunch of stuff and start crushing it. The dragon itself would be a good target to go if it's not too far from the casket. It would be a long bomb charge. If not, going to those archers and then potentially overrunning into something afterwards would be a good choice too.
Sphinx is moving up.
This is going to be risky because if he goes too far, he's going to be in charge potentially of the Swordmasters. Yeah. And I don't think he wants that fight.
Unless he's figuring he can get through to knock these archers out.
Yeah, but Kyle's going to be going first, so that could be doing potentially a side charge into that unit.
Potentially, yeah, if he can make it.
And then Kyle would end up drilling out as wide as he can to make it around that corner. Got another 30 each? Another 30 each? So that's the end of the Tomb King's turns. So it's going to be another 30 points for each of them. So they're both going to be at 60 points now. Pretty even, but I think the change is going to be happening very soon here. The Tomb Kings are starting to push up. The Elves do have the mobility on the Tomb Kings for now. Oh, I guess they weren't done. I thought they were done.
Oh dear. Looks like that dragon's gonna fly across the board here and get in the Griffin's face.
He definitely wants that fight. Definitely wants that fight. Now the question is here, do you give him that fight or do you just hold and shoot everything you have into it, try to get some wounds off of it first? I'm not sure what the proper play is going to be here with that model. See, that's what he's trying to bring it back to right now, the Scorpion, because he's just concerned with that dragon flying over. He wants to be able to clip it, but it's really hard to block a dragon. The dragon can go wherever it wants. As long as it has a dice roll, it can go wherever it wants.
Anything is possible with the right die.
Going in the shooting phase right now. So I preemptively marked the VPs because nothing is really going to change now what's locked in here. So at the end of this turn, they're both going to get another 30, which is going to be the 60-60. Skeleton Archers firing. Pretty good roll there for getting the getting the 5 ups there. I don't think there's any wounds. I think it was firing at the dragon. No wounds there. And in the shooting phase, now the Tomb Guard are going to be doing their reserve move because of the banner.
Quite a big wheel there.
They're coming in, but see, there's still that window and that gap. So Kyle still has the option of charging out of the skirmishers. Even if he wants to, he'll be able to charge the Scorpion if he wants to, but the problem is that he will then overrun into the skeletons, and then the Tomb Guard will probably still be able to get his flank.
Likely, yeah. So they're checking the breath attack for the dragon.
So he's doing a breath attack, but I thought the breath attack you can't do if you march. Man looks at book.
I'm doing the same thing.
Oh, I still can. Just can't be used when doing a stand shoot. And that was no problem there. I think everything was saved. No damage. Just forgot to move the wizard. He's going to move that now. It is on the flying carpet, so it is able to kind of get around, fly around quick. So he's going to kind of bunker it now behind the Tomb Guard unit, A, to keep them alive, and B, to protect it from essentially any charges. In case that the dragon were to overrun and cap him. So it's a smart play. I was trying to see everything that can stay in range here. Casting Wind Blast now from it. Looks like goes off. Yeah, 6, 7, 8. Let's go off. It only needs an 8 to spell. No, it is going to go off. It's going on the dragon. D3 plus 3. So we got 6 strength 5 hits going off the dragon. This is going to push him back 2 inches as well to give ground. Two wounds there at -1 AP. Kyle saves 1, regen save, and doesn't. So it takes a wound on the dragon and gets pushed back 2 inches. That's going to make those charges a little bit more difficult now. So still 8 wounds left on that dragon. That's going to be the end of turn 1. Going to turn 2, we already did calculate the points 60-60 total for both teams here. Still very close. Not a lot of bodies taken off the table yet.
A couple of archers from the Tomb Kings. That's about it. College Bane was going to put Earth and Ramparts on. The dragon is in the forest. There's no real way of getting around the dragon now. You can see, like, I think Kyle was thinking about maybe moving the sisters out
of the forest, but it's not going to matter because he's towing the forest there. So failed that roll. He's not going to try to reroll because I think he wants to try to get some more damaging off on him. He's not casting Plague or Rust, which is interesting.
Is it maybe he's not
No, he can definitely do it.
in range? No.
He's measuring out now to see if he's able to make this charge here. So I think Kyle's just out from his maximum declarable on the Cask of Souls. That wind blast actually pushed him out of the charge range. So that was a huge wind blast. So trying to see if this is going to be a side charge or a front charge. Looks like it's going to be close. It's going to be a close call there. There comes the incoming charge with those Sword Masters. Got out in 6, so they are going to be into the side of the Necro Sphinx. So Petra's check on the dragon here. He's fine, no big deal. Leadership 10, probably not going to happen, but Kyle is infamous for getting the worst rolls possible when he needs them. So it looks like those Sword Masters are going to be in. Just have a conversation about the charge here, just trying to see if it does make it in right now. I didn't set my boy up for any bad dice, okay? That boy needs to buy his own dice. He can't come at me at that using my dice. He has the ability to buy his own dice.
Mm-hmm. And that is something he mentioned after the game yesterday, was I got to get my own dice. Spreading them out.
So he's drilling. I think you're supposed to do the drilling at the beginning and then move them.
I think that may have been some of the discussion they were having at the table.
Yeah. Again, I'm not intervening too much on what happens here.
Nope. Only the egregious errors, I think.
I think that's going to be it for charges. Now Kyle's just looking to see how far he's able to get away from everything. So he may have to move a little bit over. He has to be an inch out from everything. So I approve you sending hot pink dice. So we had the Griffon move up there. Now he's going to see what he's going to be doing with the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
because he doesn't want to leave the back end in arc of anything. That's the issue, because if he does, he's going to get sideswiped, and that's going to be the end of the dragon. It's going to be locked in for a very long time.
Also got to watch the Tomb King's player also has another scorpion that has to come up.
True. Not sure if he's going to bring it up like from the back end or anything, or he's going to try summoning it again. A lot of conversations going up about movement, figuring out the issues they have between each other, which is how it should be done on the
Logistics, absolutely.
Yeah.
Dragon's weaving a little bit.
So the dragon, as long as it doesn't march, it can always wheel and then get a free lumber at the end, because it is a behemoth. So it is able to lumber, as long as it doesn't march. Kyle just not wanting to deal with that scorpion at all. He's super nervous about it. I know, playing with Kyle myself, there's been several times where I've played Tomb Kings and my scorpion has clipped his big beasties. So I think he's got a little bit of trauma from that.
Absolutely some PTSD.
But we're going to be having some charges, definitely charges on the next turn coming in. So the problem is Kyle's got to do some damage here to that dragon, because I think the sisters are probably going to be the target of that dragon. So, I mean, what I would probably do, they ignore cover, even though it's kind of crap, I would try to get out of the dragon's base fly range, so that I can still shoot at a -1. It's going to be -2 because he has the swirling lens, but then I can also stand and shoot at that point. So shooting phase now. More shooting to the casket. He's trying to just get rid of it. The Lothern Sea Guard, they didn't move this turn, so they can do a volley attack here. So that's going to be the whole front rank, and half of the back rank is able to fire. This is for the champion, which hits. Ooh. Probably looking here. Yeah, not a lot here. Nothing there from the Sea Guard, which is very interesting. I thought he would have wanted to go into the dragon. That pot to me would have been the optimal choice there. But that Griffon is lined up right now to go into that, on Kyle's next turn, to go into that casket and hopefully eliminate it. Sisters are firing, I'm assuming, at the dragon here. Got a bunch of nice hits there, needing 6s though. This is for the High Sister. She misses, but she gets a reroll. Doesn't get the reroll with the Bold Seafarer. Unfortunately, Kyle really need that. 6s to wound here on these. Any 6s are essentially -3. So 1 6, -3 for Heirs of Isha, Armor Bane, all that stuff. Failed there. Now for Ward save if he has one. Failed that. Oh, he's fighting the casket. He just wants to get rid of the casket. Interesting. Did he? I think he just. I think the sisters, he's just rolled off now.
Unless he's willing for them to be an expense. Keep the dragon tied up for a minute.
For a turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That dragon's going to rip right through him to get into combat. Like, they do have always strengths first. They may be able to pluck off a wound, but.
Could.
This is the going into the dragon now with the archers. On the right flank there. Any 6s? Nothing there.
10 shots from the archers.
From these archers on the left hand there on that hill, going into the skeletons. I think he's trying to make a decision here, because there's going to be a lot of minuses on that one. 5 there on the champion, 6s to hit. Got 1. And a wound. -1 AP on them, so it's probably just going to go right to a regen save here. Oh, well, war save, then regen save, sorry.
No.
So it looks like 1 goes down. Wind Blast on the dragon. So what would have been a really interesting play here is if Kyle did take the sisters out, move them back, shoot through the forest, then Wind Blast the Wind Blast the dragon out of the forest, and then he's going to charge the sisters. I think it's going to go off. D3 plus 3 hits here. We've got 6 hits on the dragon at strength 5. Going to be pushing him out as 2. See what happens. I was in a forest, actually, so I don't think he does get pushed out, actually. Ooh. 4 wounds at -1. Possible some wounds coming up here. Oh, those 2 King's Knights are very hard to see.
Yeah.
Spin, spin, spin. Oh, so 2 saved. Saved 1 with the ward. Oh, no, saved nothing there. Regen saves. It's going to take a wound. They normally get pushed back, but it's there. It won't be able to.
It does look like it's going to get pushed back just a little bit.
Don't think it should because it was in the forest.
There's talk of challenges.
Beautiful, beautiful dice for Kyle. Douchebaggins, I just saw them.
I think those
He
are
would
perfect for
love
elves.
them. I saw that. Yeah, hilarious. Welcome to Tournament Play, Pain Train. Welcome to Tournament Play. Well, well, well. If it isn't the Sigil Black Studios, what's up, Broston? Welcome back. What are we doing here? I missed it.
I know, I did too. I was looking at the
Oh,
chat.
this might be the attacks going to combat into that guy now. So strength 5 against toughness. Is it? Only 1 wound there.
And the Necrosphinx has 6 wounds.
6 wounds. I believe it's strength 5, toughness 6.
Correct.
So only the 1 wound there. The attack's coming back there. Kyle needs to survive a bunch of these. 6 up saves here.
Nope.
So now we have the Captain Strike coming in here. That's going to be a dead champion, which he put that attack into. Swoop! Welcome back, buddy.
He's still got stomp attacks, I believe. After
Yeah,
this.
Stomp's going to be coming in here.
Oh boy.
Close order. They're doing combat res now. Kyle may still be ahead here with it. I'm just going to grab a bottle of water. I'll be right back. Yep, thank you. So that's going to be a victory there, I think, for the Necrosphinx. Yeah, words, words.
It's still early.
So is that the end of the turn there?
I don't believe there's any other close combat.
Yeah, so it looks like we are going to have what here? 30 and 30. Yeah, 30 and 30 again. So it's going to be
I'm measuring something.
90 points. Well, I think they're gone into his turn now.
Oh, perfect.
So we've gone now into the bottom of turn 2. Kyle, 30 and 30 again. Dale, how we doing today? The crowd is here. Welcome, everyone. So we're on to now the Tomb King's turn. He's thinking about what he's going to be doing here. That combat did not go how I thought it was going to go for the Sword Masters, unfortunately. So mine will be done roll here to give him weapon skill.
He's got it.
So he does pass it, so he's going to get +1 weapon skill. But mine will be done. Necrotac could have tried to buff up that unit. Now those Tomb guys should have, I believe it's an extra attack and hatred, I believe it gives them. See the other Scorpion comes up here?
I think it does.
That's where I thought he would try to put to defend that casket. That's a good play. That's going to interrupt that.
Yep.
Now, the elf can still take it out and then overrun. But if he doesn't, that's the risk he's going to take, right? 1/6 to wound, and that Griffon would end up going down. So very risky there. See if Kyle takes the risk there. If he does, then he would end up overrunning into the casket, stopping it from being able to do anything. Well, can't cast a magic missile anyway.
Or the light of protection.
Light of protection you can because it's a self cast.
In
So
combat?
Yep, you can cast anything that's a self cast still in combat.
Oh, darn it.
Play your rust going off here. See if the Tomb King player can get that off here.
Like it. Oh.
A 6, 7, 8, 9. So it goes off because the casket does provide a +1 to cast for being within 12 inches of it. Kyle dispels that. Never trust an elf, bro says, and that 95 points Tomb Scorpion has all the special rules. It has everything. Tomb Scorpions, I love them. They're super fragile glass cannons, but my God, can they really get their points back quick?
Yep.
They're just declaring his intent that he wants it there. That's what it's about, right? He's trying to put there to block a Scorpion.
Yeah.
And the concern was like, well, maybe you go corner and something. Kyle understands what his intent is. He's going to play into that intent, and that way he has to go into the Scorpion. Kyle is rolling not too bad. It kind of flubbed with his attack into the Necro Sphinx. But overall, with spellcasting and everything, he's doing okay. No miscast for Kyle yet.
Checking.
So Dragon is going to be looking to charge the Lothern Seaguard here. So Kyle's going to make a decision here. I mean, it's got to be a terror test regardless.
Yes.
But you got to make a decision. He's going to be staying. The problem is, I don't think that Dragon can actually see.
He said he can't see.
Hey, I don't think that Dragon can see. That Dragon can't see. To charge. No, yeah, because the forest is blocking him. Because you go by front arc, right? Force is infinitely high.
Well, he can't, like these guys can't see him.
So if
these
they're shooting, it's different because he's seeing the side. You have to take, so the front arc is what you take from for any line of sight, right? So the dragon being longer, it allows maybe something to see the back end and shoot.
Sure.
But when you're doing your any big charge
can
operations, it
only
has
see
to be from the front arc, and the trees, unfortunately, are infinitely
Will
high and block
stop.
line of sight. So he can see the sisters, he can
Yes,
see the
through
other
the
archers.
but not the
Yeah.
entire unit.
Yeah, doing a charge from the skeletons into the side of those Source Masters, that's going to be rough for those Source Masters.
Yeah.
I don't, because this is the static combat res just from that's going to be huge.
Yeah.
If that's what he's going to be doing here. Those may be in trouble, to be honest, the Source Masters. And if those go, that's a big chunk of his offensive force for Kyle.
Yeah. And if the the skeleton warriors move up as well, they'll maybe collect another objective.
I mean, they can't really fail that, even with, unless they roll like double ones, maybe they'll fail.
Right.
But I think they're going to be okay. So I think the plan was here is that Kyle probably should have done a lot more damage to that Necro Sphinx.
Yeah.
But it just didn't play out, and that's Warhammer, baby. Excuse me. Terror test coming in for the sisters.
Ooh. I think that's better than his last roll.
So immunopsychology sisters didn't actually have to take the terror test. Lucky there, they may have actually failed if that was the case, but they're immunopsychology. Yeah, you're right. Should have jumped on the pushback. That would have been a better call there. Yeah, too. My smaller made that charge a lot more difficult, and he would have also gotten the second rank to fight in anyway. So that would have probably been the better call to make it smaller, as Broston said. Makes it hard for him to charge. Still gets 2 ranks to attacks. Yep, they're in.
Warriors.
That's going to be a rough time.
Yeah, and likely another objective. Yeah.
Yeah, they may get 2 objectives there. They're in for the sisters.
Oh boy.
So we're going to have some combat here coming up, guys.
Nice and early.
Yeah, turn 2 combat. That's always nice to see. I got a feeling this dragon, though, it might pulp here. So now we're going into just remaining moves now. Tomb Guard are going to be moving up here. The Tomb Guard is measuring to see if it's within 6 inches. They just want to see if he's able to cap that objective too. Tomb Kings are really starting to spread out here on the objectives.
Yep. So he's got that one.
He's got
objectives 2 and 3 for sure.
Yeah.
4, I wasn't able to see the
4, I think he might be a little bit far out, but
yeah.
That's right. It's turn 2 right now. Bottom of 2. All right, now he's going to be doing, he's just focusing on things. He's trying to figure out what he's going to do for his reserve moves on this unit after the shooting phase. Game player thinking about what he's going to do. Scorpion moving up now just to start threatening those Lothern Sea Guard.
And or the dragon.
I know the dragon.
Might be baiting the dragon a little bit.
little bit of a blinking on the lens. Sorry. I almost sit too close to you. It blinks. Oh,
I think it might be one of the.
I think it's the
one
lights
of
and
house
shimmering lights. Yeah.
Sorry, no one's looking at us anyway.
I mean, I think what's going to end up happening here is that we're going to see the dragon, all the big beasties clearing up a bunch of monsters, while the smaller troops get kind of just whittled down here. Because Kyle really, he's probably going to charge that scorpion. That's what I would do. I would charge that scorpion and then overrun into the cascade, destroy both those. Dragon. I don't know. The Necrosphinx is dangerous with the decapitating strike, but it's only on one attack. We've got some shooting going on here from those skeleton archers. Not bad. This guy, the Two Kings player, is doing okay on the shooting in those 5 and 6s.
6 shots.
One on two. I think he's firing at the Griffon.
That would be my guess.
Saved it. Not a problem there. Saved those bow shots. Wind blast coming up here. Going on to the Griffon. Goes off with an 8. He's too far out of the +1 for it to cast, so it's an 8 to cast. Kyle is going to try and dispel this with his wizard. They're within 24 inches of each other. Kyle gets it with a 10. It is gone. No, it was too close to stand and shoot against the dragon. So we got this fight going on over with the sisters. We have a challenge going on. Let's get that lined up here.
Tomb King has challenged the champion in the sisters unit.
Yep. Does she do a wound? No, she doesn't do a wound here. So realistically, oh, the cackling blade. Okay, missed with a couple there. Or okay, missed with one.
Yeah, I was just like, those
Need some ones to show up here to.
I think he may have gotten.
That's 4 wounds. That's gonna be 4 combat res.
Oh, wow.
So now I'm trying to figure out the combat res here. It's not double out number or anything, so it's gonna be an unmodified leadership. Kyle will need to roll to see how far away that dragon is. Let's see it. So -1 here. Kyle says you roll a 7 or under here, which he rolls a 7. So it's going to be a fallback in good order. Not the end of the world. They're still going to be there. The Two Kings players have to decide if he wants to hold and restrain to see if he wants to try to go into something else on his turn, or he's going to follow up there. No, he's going right back in there.
Well, those sisters, we did say that they could be quite a nuisance, so he's
got to take care of them.
Going to eliminate them.
But that's really good for the elf player to keep that dragon tied up for another turn.
Yep.
So we're going to go into the next combat now.
And add those victory points, so that'll be.
Well, we have one more combat still.
Oh.
We got this one right here.
Right.
Let's get this one lined up.
Massive one over there. Oop, boy.
Oh, he's moving up his Tomb Guard with his reserve move. Forgot to do that. So he's just moving the reserve move now.
Sure.
So they end up moving. We'll just get you an overhead shot there so you can see. They end up just moving next to the Scorpion there. We'll go back into the combat now. Doing 2 attacks to the side there. I think it should have only been 1 here. Bro says those are about to be some twisted sisters because they're gonna have to take it. Yeah, Ward save coming in there, saving some skeletons. So now the rest of the attack's going to the Necro Sphinx. Yeah. So fear test there because he is outnumbered now. So skeletons entered on the flank there.
Yeah.
Now all these attacks are going into the Necro Sphinx forward. So Kyle still has a chance here to delete this model. If he does that, he'll be okay, but he needs to do well here. Good amount of a good amount of hits, but he's gonna need 5s to wound here. P6 on this monster. We've got 1, 2. Oh, he's got a bunch. So right to the regen save, I believe, here. If he doesn't make them all.
1-6.
So 5 wounds just dealt, but not enough to make it fall over. So those attacks are going to be coming in now. He needs to do a big whiff here. So 2 hits there. 2's the wound.
He's got both of them. Oh, just 1. Stomps.
Happening straight coming in now against the champion. Now skeletons are going to be fighting now. No wounds there from the skeletons. So stomps coming in now. 4 stomps. 3 at -2. Now we're going to have to see. I think Kyle might be double outnumbered here now. Or will be close anyway.
To with the Warriors, I think so. 9 swordsmen left.
That was left 9 swordsmen? Yeah, so I think it's going to be double number because that's going to be worth 6 for. He's got 18 on the side there, and then the 6 from there. It's going to be double number. It's going to be rough.
Just figuring out about that.
Yeah, combat reds being figured out. Kyle needs a 4 here to stay. Kyle does not get it, so that's going to be a break from the Swords Masters, and they're going to be breaking from the skeletons, and they're going to be going essentially straight back. Going to take some peril checks for sure here, right? He's going to be running through that Necro Sphinx. All right, so we're trying to figure out where everything's going to be running to now. Going to be a rough time. However, it's going to be the high elf turn coming up soon. That dragon was maybe able to finish off that Necro Sphinx. I'm not sure if they're going to be straining. They're just getting the fleet ready here because they got to do some turning around here. So basically, they figured out where everything's going to move. The Necro Sphinx is going to would have ended up catching them. So they're all gone. Now, I wonder if the Necro Sphinx is. I think it might be out of arc of that dragon. But he only has one wound left. So Kyle just has to basically use his archers there. Try to shut it one more wound there.
It's not far. It's not close enough to get any heals from his priest.
Yeah, so he just ended up turning it, so now he doesn't have line of sight on the Necro Sphinx. But the bows, the magic that could be coming here, could be big, could eliminate that Necro Sphinx in that turn. So I think that's the end of the turn. And then we got to figure out points here. He has 90?
Yeah.
So 60 to 30?
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to be an extra 60 points for the Tomb Kings. And 30 points for the High Elves, yeah. There we go. So victory points 150 to 120. That loss of those sword masters, that's a lot of points right there. So they're going to be up ahead now, but we're looking at a little bit of exchange here. I think points wise, I think that Necro Sphinx probably going to go down this turn if the shooting is good, and then Kyle should be going into that tomb scorpion up there, kill that overrun into the casket, and then fight that on the next turn. I hope you guys are enjoying the live covers that we're providing here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Think about becoming a member. Donations are always accepted or welcome here. So Earthen Ramparts, I believe, is going to be casted here right now, and it's dispelled. Kyle's debating what he's going to cast Plague of Rust on here. Plague of Rust thing is going onto the Necro Sphinx. Kyle gets that with a big roll. Let's see if the Tomb Kings can dispel it. So Plague of Rust is on the. That's going to help with those arrow shots for sure. So we'll see what happens. Is Going to the movement phase now. See what Kyle's going to be moving around the board here. Make some charges for sure. We got some measurements going on. Let's see where they're measuring here. Kyle looking to abandon his line and move the dragon straight up.
Wow.
Oh, Kyle bringing it back. He's going to declare his charges. So what are we doing here? Is he thinking about charging the side of that dragon?
I think it might be.
I think I know, because I think he has a sentinel there. I think the plan is to go in there, bring the sentinel in, charge it, or challenge it.
Ah. So they're just figuring out some logistics here.
They're trying to figure out how much of a charge they're going to need here. Be about saying it's about 3-inch wheels. What they're going to say is going to be it, and then going through the forest, lowest die -1.
Right.
So it's going to be a little bit, could be a little bit tricky. Doesn't need to do a fear test here because I believe he does outnumber the dragon. Yeah. So it's bringing the fear back. They kind of calculated the number, or sorry, not the fear. They're bringing the charge back because they calculated what Kyle needed. Essentially, we need double sixes, -1 for movement, lowest die going through the forest. So Kyle's like, you know what? I don't want to make that charge anymore. Probably a good call because then this at least gives him the opportunity to shoot, or if he wants to march up and try to cap that, there you go. So he's moving up there to try to get some more victory points here. So I do march block test there, which they passed. Oh, Kyle's not charging the scorpion. I don't know if that's the right play here.
I guess it depends where he's deciding to move the Griffin. If he's got a better idea, is he maybe going to try and?
Yeah, they're trying to get around it. I think that Griffin can do 3 wounds to it. That's the thing. But Kyle's going to fly around. The problem is that you start taking too many turns to get in position. You don't have enough turns left to actually start capturing the points that he needs.
Yeah. Should maybe come this way. If he doesn't want to deal with the scorpion right away, come around this way and mess with these archers. So that at least they can't shoot. Not that I think they're in range to shoot much anyway right now.
Right. So they're trying to figure that out right now, see where it's going to end up going.
I agree. Do it.
Well, he was talking about the charge into the dragon.
Oh. Well, I say do it for the Griffin into the scorpion, but I think we may be past that now.
So what's going on the other tables over there, Jess? You want to do a little walk around for me?
I sure can.
while they figure this out.
Yeah. Get my camera up here.
One second.
Should probably take this off too. Still, I don't take up too much.
Oh, 1 second. Just gotta get this camera set up here. Oh, does not support the. That's right. There we are. Soup, there's no dwarves here today. So we got some movement going on. Let's see what's going on in the field right now. Jess is in the field looking at, so it looks like a Cafe against Wood Elf board over there. The other Tomb Kings against, that's going to be going against Gavin with his Orcs and Goblins. That's the Cafe leader right there with all the Shingungan lords and everything. That's the one that's in first place right now. What do we got on this board? That's the Wood Elf army taking on another High Elf list there. So we got a wind blast going on over here onto our board over. Let's take a quick look back there. They're still talking about it. Oh, wind blast onto the Necro Sphinx from the Mage. Got it with a 9. Cannon dispel. It was dispelled. Archer's going into it now. See if you can take it down. This is going to be a big play. Got a bunch of hits there, so he just needs a couple 6s to finish this thing off. Can he do it? Oh, we got a bunch of 6s there. -1 AP, so looking for a 6-up armor save. Oh, Plague Rust on, that's right. So that is the down Necro Sphinx. That's going to need some breathing room on that flank now. Great job for the infield reporting there.
Thanks. Some interesting battles. Oh, I don't have my mic on.
Dragon is breathing fire right now. Trying to see how many skirmishers are about to get roasted.
Oh dear. What did I miss here? Dragon moved up into
Necro Sphinx just got shot down by the archers.
Wow. Excellent. That's changing the board up a little bit. Dragon moved into the skirmishers. He ended up skirting the scorpion and the casket with the griffin.
Yeah. Yeah, I moved over there. I still think the better play would have been charged into that scorpion.
I do think so as well, but not our game.
So we got, it looks like 3, 4 of the skeleton skirmishers go down to that fiery breath.
Oh,
Lather Seagull are shooting at the scorpion. Try and take that out now. That Tomb Guard, though, because start willing that Tomb Guard unit down. It's going to be a problem, but then it's just going to get rezzed up by that wizard that's right there.
his BSB is in that unit as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be. That's the problem. Is that's gonna be a very expensive point heavy unit, but it's gonna be very hard to kill. Hit there, and the rest of them going to be hitting it probably on just maybe long range.
I would think.
Yeah, looks like yeah. Going the Scorpion. Let's see what we have here. We've got 2 6s with the armor bane. No saves there. And I don't think, I'm not sure if that was the reach at how many wounds it has left. Let's see. He's got 1 wound left, so he's done a lot of shooting there. Nothing though that can touch it now. So we're going now into the dragon fight, it looks like. So let's get that line back up here for you. See if this if they can hold off here with some lucky rolls. The all strikes first here. Fighting in there, we have looks like 4 hits. Maybe he can get a 6 here. That'd be nice.
1.
So he's rerolling that for Ithamar weapons, but 1 6 to wound there. 4 up armor save, ends up failing that. Got a ward save. So Cackling Blade coming back into the Sisters now. Three dead Sisters so far knocked off there with the Cackling Blade. Now these are, I believe this is the dragon attacks here. It's going to be another 2. So the Sisters are falling apart here. As expected, they'll come against the dragon. Stomp attacks. 1 left Sister.
It's okay enough to tie him up for another.
Double ones. Double ones. Oh, so close. So that is going to be a break for the Sisters. They're only going 3. They're not going far. Dragon catches and kills, and the dragon will test the reform. Show him the dragon. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
He's debating where he's going to be looking now with that dragon. Deep contemplation here, seeing where he wants to go next. Well, I think he actually tested the restraint, but either way, it's going to be a double 1 for that Sister to see if she even comes back. So really, that Sister is probably gone before the end of the game anyway. So he's turning to go back. Gives him options here because of his angle. He does have several options of what he wants to do next. I think he's trying to. Oh, maybe
trying to check his sight lines.
Trying to keep the Lothern Sea Guard in there. Even if Kyle were to move backwards 2.5 inches, I think the Lothern Sea Guard are still going to be in his arc. So that's probably going to be the Tomb King's next prey.
Yep.
Is going to be that. All right, so I think that's going to be the end of turn 2. Both get 2, so that's going to be 60 points for each of them. Both armies are staying tight onto the points.
Yep. We got 210 versus 180. The other tables are getting kind of interesting. Don't see anyone, you know, tabling anyone else, but
Still early. Still early.
still very early. We've got the vampire counts taking on the Empire. Our other Tomb King player that was at the table yesterday up against the Orcs and Gobs.
Sure.
Gavin's fanatic actually got about 30 wounds, I think, at one point. So we'll see how that ends up. There's a high elf wood elf battle going on.
So we're here now in the command phase. Some choices. It looks like the Tomb Kings player is, well, actually, this is going to be the, yeah, this is Tomb Kings player turn now. Oh, I think our camera got it off.
Which one?
Oh no, we're good. I'm not sure what's going on now. I think he gave movement from my will be done.
Likely.
Necrotech passes there. So he's doing a rise right now. Passes the rise test. So we're going to Wizard plus 3/3. He's going to get a bunch of those skirmishers back. And just like that, the skirmishers are all back. Moving on to Conjuration now. Plague Arrest going on to, I believe it's going to be the Griffon there. Miscast. We have a miscast, folks. Let's see what happens. Sticks. Yeah, it's small. That's going to be Calamitous Detonation. Give me the small blast. It's going over the wizard now. May catch some Tomb Guard in this, actually.
Might flip a couple.
Scorpion, Tomb Guard are possibles. Confirmed on those ones. Or confirmed on one, sorry. So wounds on Tomb Guard, the priest saves his.
Guard takes it.
6-up ward coming in here. And then a regen save.
Maybe one wound.
2 dead on the 2 dead on them.
The scorpion must have passed as well.
Yeah, must not. Oh no, I just didn't hit him. So I think this is Earthen Ramparts coming in here. Got it with a big roll. Kyle doesn't spell it. Earthen Ramparts, I believe it's going to be on here. Going to be on the Scorpion. Moving phase now. Going charging phase. Excuse me.
Looks like
So it looks like it's going to be a 3-prong here. It's going to be Scorpion, the Tomb Guard, and the Dragon are all
going into the Sea Guard.
What's that?
All into the Sea Guard.
9. The dragon is in the 18, able to use the leadership, so they don't flee from the terror check there. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Locked out there with the terror save, or the terror check.
Just discussing the Tomb Guard's makeup.
Yeah, they're going to see what Kyle's debating what he's going to be staying and shooting into. I believe it should probably be the Scorpion. Get rid of it, get the points out of it. That's what I would do.
Well, yeah, it'll be quicker. You're not going to whittle down that entire thing of Tomb Guard in one turn.
What's that?
It's like you said, it makes more sense to put most of your attacks into the Scorpions. You're not going to whittle down that entire Tomb Guard unit in a turn or two.
No, I don't think so.
Whatever gets into combat with that will be tied up for a while.
Yeah. Because Kyle he'll fire and then he's going to redress the ranks. To put himself back into a proper combat formation with those spears. But I'm not sure what he's shooting right now.
I would imagine they're going into the Warriors. No? Well,
no, they're charging in. We're doing a charge right now, so he's doing a standard shoot reaction. But nothing there. Nothing done for the standard shoot, unfortunately. May have just lost our dice cam here for a sec. Let me just double check on some things here. Not dice cam, sorry. The our cam that we're looking at, our self cam. Let me just see if I can correct this here. Uh-oh.
it looks like the Tomb Guard and the Scorpion and the Dragon all moved in to that Sea Guard unit
Gotcha.
while you're playing with the camera.
Yeah, trying to figure this. You start narrating. I'm going to try to figure out what's going on with our camera.
I'll do my best. I'm no Josh.
You are.
I think he's just trying to figure out where he's going to put his wizard, unless he's going to leave it wide open like that. Okay, so it looks like the priest is going to fly over onto the side of the Tomb Guard unit for a little bit of protection. And
I'm getting a little bit of lag here right now. I mean, worst comes to worst, they just don't see our beautiful faces. That's all. No big deal.
Not a big deal at all. So the Scorpion by the casket there is just slid over just to keep in.
Figured that was going to happen there.
Just to keep with up with the Griffon. These archer skirmishers are just kind of reforming a little bit, getting a little closer to the hill to provide some extra attention, protection, pardon me, on the flank of the Casket of Souls with that dragon incoming. We've got two clusters at either end of the board here right now. Lots of action.
Yeah, not sure why we lost our camera here, folks. Again, we're coming to the halfway mark on this one. I agree, Soup. I think Kyle should have charged that scorpion.
Yeah.
Just to try to live it. I think he would have had more than enough to kill it.
Like we're doing some shooting.
Interesting. That's not coming back. Can I see your cell phone, Jess? See if I can set that one up.
Any mark they can't do. If you march, they can't cast, correct?
I think you just can't cast. I know. I'll have to double check on that. Because usually marching you can't cast. It'll be probably under spell casting under that section there. I'll give you a hand too. I'll look over here while you look at that. Well, hang on. What's he trying to spell?
But he marched, right?
Oh, well, you can't march and cast a spell. Yeah, you can't march and cast. No. It'll be under spell casting.
I would imagine.
Yeah, right. That's fair.
Sure, Tomb Kings can't usually march, but because he's got the flying carpet on that priest,
yeah, which allows him to march.
The ability to march while flying, but if you march, you cannot cast.
I'll find the page. Just takes me a second.
Yeah. Josh is fixing cameras, flipping through rule books. So he's just figuring out how many shots he can get off with his skeleton archers. I'm assuming going into the dragon. We will see. That was a good looking roll. Lots of fives, lots of sixes. To wound, we've got three. Two. Saves both.
Just like see where it says that you don't find it again later. So there's under market. Okay, cannot shoot. So, but only those. Well, because that's. Like, so, but maximum enchantments are done before you move. Yeah. Conveyances are done in the movement phase at any point. Right, so you do whatever you want. So it's if shows this magic missile, that's what yeah, and then assemblies would have to be.
So just double checking that rule. Josh is coming back here.
Yep, he's just requesting the. Oh my God! What? Jay Dowie, thank you so much for the donation. Best of luck with all the players today. You're the man. Thank you so much. Let me see here. Might be able to get a camera back here in a second.
Looks like we might be moving on to the close combat phase. Trying to figure out where they want to start and initiatives for who's going first. Lively conversation happening at the table here.
We are back, folks. Just getting this set up here. Sorry about that. It's going to be a second when we get this all figured out.
Yep. We'll peek at the 40K tables over there. All right. Oh, I'm not sure what attacked first, but there's 2 Sea Guard casualties.
There we go. I think we're back in. Hey. Wow, your camera is much better than my camera.
Android. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not sure who attacked first.
Those dice are just super hard to see on the camera. I think it's the lighting, everything from the stage.
I think it's just a little too bright, yeah.
So which one are we doing here? We're doing the big combat?
It's all down here, yeah. So like I said, there's 2 Sea Guard that have been taken out. We're losing another 1 or 2 here. 3, pardon me. I'm just not sure who he's attacking with first. The Tomb Guard, he said, had halberds.
Yep. Well, we're going way too far in here.
5 attacks. It's like 4 of them hit. And 4 wounds. 4 knives.
Goodbye, Lothar Seagard.
Boy.
Yep, this is going to be the end of his line, but Kyle can still rack out a bunch of points by running around with a bunch of those his big monsters here. So he's not down and out yet.
Still got archers on either side as well. Do a little. Another one.
No problem, Steve. Welcome, welcome. We're in turn 3. Yep.
I think the elves went first, so this will be bottom
Bottom
of
of 3,
I
yeah.
believe.
I think you're trying to figure out the semantics of where or how to take miles away and everything.
Oh, sure.
So going into the dragon, no hits there. So I think the issue here as well is like delaying that charge into that Tomb Scorpion it means that your Griffin is not able to come back and assist that much earlier.
Yeah,
He's been stuck at the top and not able to come swing around. That's the problem.
So the elves are going in with 3.
I think these are all going to be going forward.
I would imagine.
You're on the Tomb Guard here now.
What does he need here? 4s?
Kyle is not doing great right now. 1. Oh,
That's unfortunate.
yeah. You know what? You're right. I didn't put a poll up yet. See what the community is thinking. What we're at right now.
We haven't done a poll yet.
No.
Still a lot of game left.
Right now we've got 2 votes, both saying Kyle's. Or sorry, I'm saying Tomb Kings. I think I agree with it on this outcome. I mean, maybe Kyle can pull off a draw here, but he's got to get into combat with this big monster.
Yeah.
That's the problem, is he's not charging forth them and getting those points.
Yeah. I know the scorpions are scary, but you gotta try to get rid of them.
Just not Kyle as one option. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, we do have someone who believes in the... Oh, no, that left.
Sympathy vote. One.
There's just more going down to the Tomb Guard now. That's going to be the end. That's probably going to be the end of the Lothern Sea Guard here.
Oh dear.
I mean, Lothern Sea Guard aren't super expensive, but that's one of the only. So he's going to lose control of that center point now.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I don't have the list. Sorry, one sec. I didn't load the list up for this one. I do have the list normally posted up here in the description. Let me fix that for you. Thanks for reminding me about that.
So those Sea Guard are being taken right off the table.
Yeah, so initiative check. Initiative check. 1 die. Equal to or under your initiative. Kyle's asking about the evasion for the because there's something overrunning. Equal to or under.
To He's gonna run straight back.
Yeah, he's gotta get out of there so it doesn't get smacked by the dragon.
Yeah.
All right, douchebaggins, if you go into the description of this video, the list should be posted at the bottom of the description there for you. Sorry, I meant to do that earlier. Was Kyle doing the evasion to get out of the way? Was he able to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got out of the way.
Tomb Guard is
That
turning
mage
now,
is going to be
toward
running
him.
for her life right now, or his life, getting the heck out of there. Yeah.
Tomb Kings are just reforming.
Everything's reforming back to the lines because they know where the next threat's
Right
going to
back
be,
to
and
the
that's
center,
yeah. They want to deal with that dragon.
Yeah.
So not much left on the table for Kyle. Spies goes for blocks of entry. He's got some archers that are still core able to cap some points, but it's going to be. He doesn't have enough to capture. I think that one.
I don't know that the tomb guard is going to be able to make it back across the table.
Well, they do have a reserve move
They do.
for Tomb Kings. So Tomb Kings are going to secure 3 objectives this turn. So, and then the High Elves are going to secure 1. So we're looking at 300 points now for the Tomb Kings. 210 for the High Elves.
I don't really need the warriors to move at all, so they're probably just going to stay there and hold that objective.
That's it, right?
It's all this up top here that's going to be our next combats and whatnot. I think that Griffon's got to go into the tomb scorpion like on his next turn.
He's got to do something here. Like that. This is the problem. Like he needs to get some damage here and start pushing stuff away or getting into combat to start willing stuff down.
Conservation right now is not.
About half an hour, 37 minutes. So Earthen Ramparts going on the archers. Give them a little 5+ ward save and protection in case that scorpion does come in. I got a feeling Kyle's probably going to turn his archers, hopefully to eliminate that scorpion. We'll see what he decides to do here.
Yeah.
He also has the wizard that can wind blast away if the archers aren't able to do it.
But the scorpion's only got one left.
Flag of Rust coming out here now. With an 8. Doesn't get it, unfortunately. Needs to have a 9. Kyle's going to try doing Plague of Rust again here with his reroll. Spin, spin, spin. Oh, he's going to get an 11. That's a good roll. Tomb Kings trying to dispel here. Tomb Kings does not get it. So Plague of Rust is going to be on that scorpion. Again, helping those archers if they decide to turn around and shoot at, or even the Wind Blast.
Yep.
Take care of it. We've got double charge here. We've got the Griffon going to the scorpion. We've got the dragon. And then we've got the dragons going into the skirmishers. Dragon could wipe all the skirmishers and overrun. Yeah. For what? What was it for? Oh. So that was a rally roll to see if they would make it. Unfortunately, no, the sister is still running. Not on the table yet, though. Ray moves now, seeing where everything's going to be going. Yeah, that's what I thought Kyle was going to do. He turned them now. He's going to be firing at that. Firing at the Scorpion there, trying to see where he can get a safe spot so he's not going to get charged by those skeleton warriors.
I feel like that's not the threat right now. I think he's just keeping the warriors there for objective points.
Yeah, that's probably what it's going to be.
He's got other stuff in this area that can take care of something.
So just hopping out here for a quick minute. Okay. They're trying to see what's going to be the best option here for them. They just want to move the wizard. Got to be 1 inch away, though. 30 minutes. In the shooting phase now, see what he's going to pop off here. Ten shots from the archers on the hill going into the Scorpion. That'll be a bunch. That'll be about 75 or 70 points, I think, for a Scorpion. So that's some very much needed victory points at this point in the game for Kyle. Yeah, that's how much time is left in this round. It's 30 minutes. And then the next round is at 12:30. Okay, he needs a 6 here. 1-6. No, he didn't get a 6. Oh no. What? Yeah, Grossen. It's they're falling apart here. Still the big baddies there. Oh, he was not able to get anything out to kill that Scorpion. It's still alive. That's going to be a problem coming up here. Although he will probably still get to stand and shoot. So we are going into combat now. Let's get that lined up here with the dragon and the archers there. Three hits there. Oh, Kyle. Okay, 2 wounds. Ward save from the blessing and protection there. That's 2 more dead. Then it now should be the skeletons coming back here. See if anything can swing back into the dragon. Not too much. Needs 6s now to wound here. Got a 6. That's a wound. Oh, fails that one. Fails that war save. Oh my goodness. The dragon takes a wound from skeleton skirmishers. Now the stomps are coming in here. 5 stomps. That should be this. Should be the end of the. So 4 wounds there. 6 ups from the ward save, and now the regen saves. That should now crumble them and allow Kyle to now overrun or test restrain, whatever he wants to do here. And boom, those are crumbled. Those are removed. Kyle's making a decision now what he wants to do here. So Kyle's now going in right into the Casket of Souls. That'll be done the next turn. So Earthen Ramparts is up. So how they do it here is treat slowly objects, and they're both only going to get one attack. Monster still comes in, yeah. Yeah. All right, amazing combat there. Nothing happened. All right, so that's going to be the end. So how many victory points do you guys have there? All right, so 2 victory points for the Tomb Kings and 1 for the High Elf Realms there. Mine will be done coming up here to try to give him some movement. So Rise coming in now here. Sorry, just filling with the camera. Passes with the Rise. So 1 wound brought back onto the Scorpion. Monsters do only get just get 1. Trying to Tomb King's player is trying to determine what he's going to cast Plague and Rust on here. He does have a little bit of range, but it's only 21 inches, so he's got 3 targets. Oh, did I put Kyle's BPs at 2,400? Oh, I sure did. There we go. Thanks for that. So just debating on what he wants to do in his move phase. Nothing's really in for, well, he does have the Scorpion that can charge his archers, but probably going to be a standard shield. May not want to risk it. Scorpion is charging the bow. Stand and shoot going on now. Needs a single 6 here. Got 2 here. This could be the end of the Scorpion. Let's see what happens. Regen save. Gotta save both of them here to keep it alive. It's got 1 moon left and it's coming in. So Kyle's got to hope that he flubs his attacks here. Scorpion coming in. Moving the remaining moves now. The dragon is just moving up now. Not a big deal. He's able to do some wheels and stuff, and then lumber at the end. He's using his breath of desiccation, or desiccation breath, whatever you want to call it. Tomb Guard moving over towards the objective. They are core because he does have a Tomb King, so that makes them core for this game. Bro, so I think there's a certain type of person who plays high elves. You know, the pompous, the arrogant. I'm just kidding. Love you all who ever play high elves. But if it's Kyle 2T. I'm just kidding. Kyle's a great guy. Great Warhammer player. So Earthen Ramparts does fall off on that Scorpion now. So full attacks are going to be going in there when the time comes. So Breath of Desiccation going to be going off onto those archers. Big breath coming in here. Strength 2, I believe. So we need 5s to it's essentially going to be a kill. Now, unfortunately, Kyle's unable to collect the victory points for that objective because he's under 10 unit strength. Ooh, Earthen Ramparts are on those archers. There's no fear. He outnumbers you. I mean, Kyle's got to do 1 wound here. Can he do it? He needs a 6 here. Tiger rusts up, so he'll go right to a regen save. 1-6, that could do it. Regen save. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Can he save? Every time I'm Tomb Kings and I charge in his archer with it, they win. So there we go. There's some more points for Kyle. Sorry, which one are you doing first? Which one? Okay, Griffon going into the Scorpion here. See if he can kill it. This will be a major upset if that Scorpion is able to. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, with the multi-wound. Nothing on the double wound. Oh no, the Scorpion's going to maybe have a chance to clip its wings here. So this is the wound going through, going right to regen. War save, sorry. Another regen. So it takes a wound. Now here comes the attacks back into the Griffon. Oh boy. Yo, they can do. Two, just 1-6 here, clips its wings. The Griffon has been clipped, folks. Oh no. So he's going to look to overrun off the board now. Welcome back, Jess.
Just pop it in quick.
So the Griffin got monster slayed by the Scorpion.
Bad rolls.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's got his dragons left. His archers are all still there.
The archers killed the Scorpion that was down there.
I was just going to say how much
Now-
time is missing.
So now we're doing the casket here.
So he overran through. Oh, he cleared out the
Yep.
archers.
Yep. And then now it's going to this combat.
And then this Scorpion overran and then reformed.
Yep.
What happened?
Yep. Overran and reform.
So a few games have ended down on the floor. Got Mike with his wood elves and the cafe player, they drew.
Okay. So what else the cafe player drew? Good for Mike.
Ben's cafe, not
Not the triple
not the
cannon?
first place, but it was a draw. You had 21 points or something.
Okay.
Was the difference. Gavin's orcs are having a major victory, I believe. They're not quite finished, but
Sure.
the Tomb Kings
All
player.
right. Looks like here we're about to see the end of the Casket of Souls. Well, now we're going to see how much damage it does. So the casket is down here. Now we're trying to see what's going to take some damage here. That's it for the casket. The only thing that was going to be in range of blowing up was the dragon there. Kyle's going to be overrunning now. I think he's trying to hit that Scorpion if he can. Which it looks like he's going to be going in there. Hopefully, there's not a repeat of what just happened. That would be absolutely terrible. Okay, so at the end of this turn, Kyle's going to get 0 victory objectives here, and the Tomb Kings will get 2.
I think all the unit strength now is missing one. This one.
Yeah, it has to be 10. It has to be at least 10 unit strength. So I'm not really sure what's left for Kyle that can really capture any objectives here, get any points. He's got nothing that can capture victory points now. He's a little bit depleted here.
Yeah.
I think it's
needs
just
to
be a
get some
Tomb King
points.
player now, showing up at whatever victory points he can get here. Kyle just moving them over. He forgot to move. He just wanted to do that real quick. Oh, I guess this is Kyle's turn, actually.
Yeah, he's just getting some cover behind those ruins.
Yep. Just trying to get out of the arc of everything so to keep him safe a little bit.
Of course.
Trying to be nice here, douchebag. It's trying to be nice. Flag arrest going off here. That's an 8. Doesn't cast. You want to hop on in here?
No.
Sure. Thanks. Got Mike hopping in here.
I'm on a high.
How'd your last game go, bud?
What's up, everybody? It was an amazing game. Probably one of the best games I've ever played.
Okay, beautiful.
It was a draw within 20 points, but
That's super close.
man, it was so good. Turn one, he had me on the ropes. He actually made my general flee and then later caught him while he was chasing another unit. Incidentally caught him, destroyed it, thought it was done, and then just turned it around with some wicked shooting rolls. Man, it was so good.
Beautiful. Well, who'd you play against?
I played against, I think his name is Ben, the cafe with the balloon.
Oh, very cool. Well, good job on the draw, man.
Yeah,
That's
thank you,
awesome.
man. It was
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
It
nice.
was good. Yep.
So-
Yeah. It was close. And in the last turn, he tried to run his general away. He took a shot at me, a pot shot. Shouldn't even have done it.
Yeah.
Let me evasive. Babigo, I reformed to his general, caught him, killed him very
Nice.
last turn.
So I'm pretty sure we're having here right now is this dragon fight here, I believe.
Oh,
So-
I came at the right time.
The
That's-
unfortunate part is it is
Has he just been rezzing like crazy?
yeah. So he's going to be going straight forward. He failed his 3 inches. He's fine. So he ended up killing that scorpion. The scorpion, you just missed it.
Yeah.
He charged with the scorpion,
Okay.
whipped his attack. Scorpion monster slayed his griffin. Then the dragon came in after to deal with it.
Monster slayed, eh?
Monster slayed.
He actually took out my entire Treekin unit, 2 of them with a killing blow. Champ right off the
Oh,
hop.
really,
Other
eh?
guy right off the hop.
Dang.
So lots of 6s going around here today.
Yeah, 100%. This has been a great game. Like it's very much now for the Tomb Kings.
Yes.
They definitely, I think, have this game.
Did he have a lot of resin going on?
No, not too much.
Okay.
2. You get 2 again?
My sword master is whipping on that first blowing with 15 dudes. I got 0 moves.
Yeah.
The
Man,
second round, I got 5.
That's what you get for- that's what you get for bragging about your swordmaster so much. They're the best. I'm gonna just make it a swordmaster army.
The chirping going on right now, boys.
Oh no, 15 ones.
Steve says congrats. Douchebag says nice job, Mike.
Thank you, Steve, and thank you for letting us borrow the dragon.
Not that Steve.
Oh,
Steve.
sorry, Steve. Well, this other Steve, if you're out there, everybody loves that
Right,
dragon.
He drew his cafe.
By 20 points on Cathay. If I didn't catch his general last turn, would have been a win for him for sure.
So we got some of my will be done's going off now. Like I said, this is all just kind of posturing, securing whatever victory points they can in the end.
Yep.
So it looks like it's going to end up being the Tomb Kings moving up into the next bracket, possibly taking on for first or second place. I think they're going to be moving on there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. See what happens. Well, who do you think, in your opinion, is gonna take this home? You have a clear decision yet?
You know, I haven't seen much of the other cat. I think
I got one of
Scream's going
them
to be the
too.
problem, but I
I got
think
one of them too.
I think it's going to be the Cathay player in the end with those triple cannon, chicken lords, everything. I think it's in the end it's going to take it.
And he's go up against Tomb Kings, you think?
I think that's how the bracket. I'm not sure. I don't have the standings really, but I think that's what it's going to be in the end.
Look at that nice camera work. This is a great setup.
Thanks, dude. Again, if you guys are just joining us, we have another game going on at 12:30 after this. It's about 10 minutes left in this round. There will be, then we'll see who's going to take home the championship in this. So we have one more round after this.
Yep.
Like, comment, subscribe. Think about becoming a member. We love donations. If you guys want to do a super chat, gift membership, helps us to be able to fund this, to keep going out, to do more events for you guys. So think about doing that.
We have a lot of fun on those members-only streams too.
Yeah,
So
they're a lot.
It's a blast. Some of my favorite stuff to do. We're always laughing, having a great time.
I definitely want to do more, even just broadcasting like this in the basement to have, like, if you and Kyle play, let's say, then
Yeah.
I can broadcast that.
And if you members go back, you'll see a game where Josh is commenting and Kyle and I are playing, and we honestly had so much fun. It was like a real sports event. Felt great.
Is that a miscast? Another miscast.
From the Necros?
Yep. Yep. So another blast going off here. See if you take a wound here.
That happened before?
Yeah, the second time now. See if you can save this one. Doesn't wound again. Rough.
For everybody in the chat for the games you've seen so far, what do you think was your favorite game? What's your favorite army you've seen on there?
Oh, the
I'd be
mage took
interested to
two.
hear.
Mage took 2 wounds there. Still alive though.
Oh boy.
Still alive. All right, so is that 2 again for the vampire for the Tomb Kings? No, I'm saying is that at the end of this turn. 2? Okay. So again, now we're starting to pull away with the victory points here. Kyle doesn't have anything that can possibly capture anymore.
That's tough. That's a tough spot to be in.
Yeah, when someone's able just to rack up victory points over and over on you, effectively he can just stand still and do nothing.
Yeah. Which turn is this now?
This is final turn.
Okay. Well, at least we're there.
8 minutes to spare. They got time to finish up. It's not be too much. Right now, I think what Kyle just needs to do is not give up more victory points to add to the Tomb Kings total here.
Just
That's
run
the right
away,
play.
huh?
Yeah. And he failed the march block, so I think he may be
He's
in
gonna
trouble
get
now.
caught. Yeah.
I don't think there's much they can do.
This dragon's gonna fly right over. He was trying to run out of range, eh?
Yeah.
Not gonna work. You can go straight down, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure where it's going to be safe for him because maybe the 5 inches is there. He's just trying to get him back there. I mean, if he charges, he can flee, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough.
And they're coming up on their rear here, their side flank at least.
Yeah.
No dwarves at the tourney, so there can be no favorite game. Only grudges. That's a grudging. There's been much talk about the lack of dwarves here. Guess they were a little too scared.
That's your game 3 yesterday when it was you and
Gavin.
Gavin. Yeah, when you guys played, that was a great game.
That was a very, very good game. It was all Gavin's die. Gavin played against himself. I was just there.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
There we go. Settle down.
So then he's wind blasting right now. He got it off, D3 plus 3. Going into, I believe, the dragon with 1 move there, maybe?
Yes, 1-6. Oh.
Can't tell what that was. So I think he failed it.
2.
So he's going to go 2 inches back now.
That's going to help.
Gives at least a little bit more room for that dragon to possibly fail. But he's yeah. Where are you going to run to? He's gonna. I'm assuming probably double charge those. Maybe
Yeah, it's coming. But she might be able to. Well, she's going to flee direct. Oh boy, she might flee into the dragon. Get caught. Incidentally.
Some bow shots coming in here now. Again, it's not going to change anything.
It's a scary turn.
Was that end of that turn? So another 2? So now up to 600 points in victory point, bonus victory points here for snare objective.
That's tough.
So he's moving in here. He's trying to see. Looks like he's not going to be charging really. He's just going to see. He can probably just try to get that wizard.
Yeah. Here it goes. Yep.
Template spell coming, fully covered.
2 and a partial.
He's just getting a better position. He definitely has the movement to do this. Just getting a better position to get as many as he can in with the Breath of Desiccation in here. Breath of Desiccation is super low strength, but going against elves, that's where it shines, right?
Yeah, you're gonna be hitting on 5s. If it's strength 2. Here we go. Let's see.
Wizard lives.
Yes. See you another day.
Wind blast into the unit now. Can't target the wizard because he's too close.
Doesn't go.
No, I don't think he gets it no matter what. Maybe he did get there. I can't tell. See, guys. It's an 8. That Kyle spell. So it goes off. D3 plus 3. So they're going to get pushed back now. There's going to be a panic test here because he lost more than 25%.
Probably should have pulled from the other side to keep the model within.
I don't. This is it. This is the last turn for the Dragons. This is it. I don't think there's any shooting now that can possibly go into him.
Is Dragon fleeing now?
No, he's
he
overran
combat,
the turn. Yeah. That's the end of the game. That is definitely going to be a Tomb Kings victory here, folks.
Good job. Good job, Tomb King.
So let me add the last turn for the points here. Great game, guys. Woo! I don't know yet.
No.
That's determining first place. You didn't get the 4-1.
Nah. I like to live in the moment. I want to see. Yeah. They're gonna bring them both on stage. Raise one of their hands.
Ooh, there goes that game there. So that one's done. I think he's going to be going on. Jake, you got 660 bonus VPs. Oh, you got there. Okay.
I keep detailed notes for who gets me.
Oh, it's a cool shirt.
He got 660. You got 240.
You did good.
Did real good, kid. Real good.
We're proud of you.
Great effort.
felt way better if those Swordmasters didn't win behind first one. Because if at least I could have done like 2-3 moves on it, and on that second combat, it would have been better.
All right,
Want to get up in here?
let's get Kyle. Here.
Come here, Kyle.
No, it's fine. You can sit down.
Whole game plan went out the window. My guys are gone.
It tends to sometimes.
You get 565.
Yeah, exactly. Detail notes under victory. Spanked, Kyle. Spanked opponent. You got 240.
Better than the.
So that is going to be the. I'm going to do a quick little recon here and see what we're looking at for the championship game. I will be right back. Give me a moment. All right, so it's going to be confirmed. Cafe is going to be one of the spots, and then it's going to be either Tomb Kings or Vampire Counts. It's going to be going against them. It just depends on the points from this game. Who played? No, but it's going to depend on this outcome here. How many victory points he got.
I looked ahead, like I said, and they took me against Vampire and against Cafe.
So that's what the ending match is going to be. We're just going to see here. I do need to do a quick reset of the system to make sure everything is refreshed for the next one. So I will probably just, I may end this now, do a quick reset, and I'll do the next event right away, and we can hang out here and talk until that happens, okay? So give me about 10 minutes. I'm going to end the stream now, come back in about 10 minutes. We'll start early, and we'll just figure out what's going on, and you guys can, and then we all fill you in, okay? So be back.